Guwahati High Court Kohima Bench Aji Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme upor seminar lushe. Seminar do Nagaland Health Protection Society, Government of Nagaland, High Court Bar Association aro Guwahati High Court Kohima Bench par miligina organize kora laga ase. Program laga maksad to state laga health insurance scheme upor awareness raise kurina legal members kan laga enrollment aro free health screening facilitate kuribole thakishe. IB details sai sabo.
Pensioners. By being elderly, we all will be landing in that sooner or later in that section of the society. But this elderly group, the pensioners group, not covered at all in any of the social security services. So that was also one thing. And also there are some section of the society like they were not covered under the PMJY, nor they were government employees, nor pensioners. So we call it them as a missing middle. So these people were also not covered. So the government, the state government decided to have its own insurance scheme in addition to the PMJY. So this scheme was named as Chief Minister Health Insurance Scheme, and it was launched in 2022. It has got two sub schemes. One is for the employees and pensioners, covering with an insurance coverage of 20 lakhs per family per annum, and another for same as general, we call it for those missing middle. So when we look at the different section, then PMJY covers about 2.59 lakhs families in our state, and government employees and pensioners, we are covering about 97,125 households. Though we may have more government employees and pensioners, but in certain households there will be more than one government employees. So that is how we put a factor, and then we fixed the number of families to 97,000. So that is one thing, and then the middle group is we are covering 20,000. So about 96% of our total household is covered in Nagaland. The total household is about 3.97 lakhs as per the census 2011. So here, the state employees and pensioners, we contribute 50% of our monthly medical allowance towards the payment of the implementation of the scheme. Now, the contribution, when we assess, it comes to about 60 CR in a year. That contribution, 400. Some are paying 400 per month, some are paying 300, depending on the category of the employees. So about 60 CR is collected. However, the premium, it is going up as we utilize the services. The premium goes up. So, for example, PMJY, the 5 lakhs category, in the beginning it was about 400 something, 420, like that. The premium, discovered premium was that. Now today it is 1,477. Similarly, for the CMHS EP for the 20 lakhs, initially it was about 1,500. Today now we have ours, the discovered premium is 9,670. That means the state government is contributing again over and above our collection. So when we look at the number of the amount collected, 60 lakhs, and the premium to be paid to the insurance company, that comes to about 94. That means about 30 to 34 CR is being contributed by the state government towards the employees and pensioners. Similarly, for the 5 lakhs category also, the state government is contributing about 40 CR for the PMJY, and another this is around 10 CR towards that CMHIS general category. So that much budgetary implication is there for implementation of this.
The health and well-being of a person, of a citizen of the country, is provided by the Part 3 of the Constitution of India. Article 21 provides for that. Protection of life and personal liberty, which includes the right of elderly, senior citizens, and the right to dignity, the right to health, etc. It's a very important right, it's a fundamental right, which is guaranteed by the Constitution of India. If there's any violation, you can enforce that in the court of law. And similarly, something like that, we have the Directive Principles of State Policy, particularly in Article 47. It is the duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living and to improve the public health. Now, on this count, the state has a responsibility. Who's the state? State is nobody but you and me, the citizens. The elected government forms the state, they run the government. And I take this opportunity to congratulate the state government coming up with this very good health scheme, starting from 2022, I believe. And it was there, something else was there earlier, but now this health scheme covers, it encompasses everyone. Government servants, the public, and even those people who don't fall neither of the category. And at the same time, like the Joint CEO had said, even for a treatment in hospital which you're not able, that is still covered. I was quite surprised to hear that. And it's a very good thought, and if it's there, it is very good indeed. Because health, emergency, you don't have time to select the hospitals, I should go there or I should go there. The thing is that you go to the nearest hospital to save your life. So this aspect of the matter has been covered, it seems, by the scheme. And I'm really happy to say that it's a very good beginning.